We've got baseball for you this afternoon from Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Red Sox and the Cleveland Indians. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Cleveland Indians.
With that, here's a look at John Farrell's Boston Red Sox. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Butler is there, and it's a first pitch out to start the ball game.
Batting second, center fielder.
Into the box now, Burks. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Castillo going back on it. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. And how about that? Burks has got himself his first big league round tripper. We'll have to wait and see how many more of these he can mount in his career, but for now I'm sure he's happy to say he's got his first.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. I'm sure he was practically floating as he jogged the bases. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over. You know his phone's going to blow up. He's going to be calling his mom, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Stepping in now, Jim Rice.
Left fielder.
He'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike one. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This is dangerous because out of anybody in this lineup, this guy's probably the most likely to want to run, so look out.
Standing in now, Dwight Evans. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And looked like he really left himself open after he released, and this ball came back and got him pretty good. And without speculating too much here, it's looking, at this point at least, like he will be able to continue out there. We should hope. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first at Progressive Field. Boston's off to a 1-0 lead. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this team has elite speed, so all you have to do is keep the ball on the ground, focus on hitting line drives, and play small ball.
Brett Butler is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Burks is over, one away. Striding into the box, Julio Franco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
And these long at-bats give you a good sense of what a guy's featuring here in the first inning.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Number 26 gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. They still trail. Dave Henderson makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
One away. Marty Barrett stands in for the first time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line softly toward the hole, and that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
Well, this is not exactly the most convincing swing you're going to see, but this is a results-oriented game. He manages to take the ball the other way and make his way aboard.
Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, that's no surprise to anybody that he's running right here on the first pitch. And these guys defensively, well, they know it too. But that just shows you the kind of speed he has out there, because even with the pitch out, he's still able to steal that base.
Now a bunt attempt, but he missed it. Strike one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hall will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now. Owen, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with two away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game, because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
Now the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there. Wade Boggs gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Grounded to the right. Played on the backhand. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits. Joe Carter strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
Evans in foul ground. A quick out number 1.
Batting fifth.
Mel Hall steps in now. And that's dead center for strike 1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Corey Snyder gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Corey Snyder has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back from Progressive Field as we're set for the beginning of the third inning here on the show. Burks is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. Taken high and deep to right. Castillo ranging back at the track. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. Jim Rice steps up to the plate looking for a little revenge after getting hit with a pitch his first time up. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Dwight Evans stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Rips this one to first. And a little self-preservation down at first as he... Number 6 will get his first cuts here. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hot shot on the ground is short. To his right, Owen. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Number 6 has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like. But there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. And yet another throw over. But the runner's back easily.
Simple throw over there.
And again a throw. And he'll get back in standing.
Just keeping an eye on him.
Once more, a throw over. And the runner back easily.
Keeping him close.
Another throw over. Just keeping him close.
Keeping an eye on him.
And yet another throw over. And the runner will get back standing. And again a throw. And he's back standing.
Just checking.
Sacrifice attempt here. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. So striding in, number 2, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Coming to the plate now, Julio Franco. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. One there, on to first, and they turn the double play.
And that's a huge double play there from a pitcher's point of view. You've got a run in against you already. You're still in trouble with 2 on and nobody out. But now you can at least take a breath out there and try to work out of this with just 1 run scoring.
Number 26 is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Skied into straightaway right. Henderson moves over. And that ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. Mike Greenwood is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
The designated hitter, Mike Greenwood.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here. But if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets him started.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. Fly ball out toward right field. Castillo is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready now, Marty Barrett. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw not in time as he steals second.
And this is one of the reasons why this guy's a major leaguer now, and that's his speed. He's going to be asked to run quite a bit, I'd imagine. And that right there is his first big league stolen base.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Man, he get flat out fly. I mean, once this thing got down, you figured if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy there.
Number 11 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the stretch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
He's good. Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
And another snap throw to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. And now after the stolen base, they'll go ahead and put him on here to keep the double play in order with one away.
Yeah, they decide they don't even want to mess around with this guy. With his track record, it's hard to say you blame him. Let somebody else beat you.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. The 0-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Boy, that's just a nice pitch right there with the bases loaded. He gets an infield fly out of it for a big second out, and now he's given himself a much better chance to get out of this mess.
Into the box, Wade Boggs as he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Belted high in the air out to left. Hall racing back to the track. 1 run scores. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Oh, what about a big at-bat right there with the bases loaded. I thought he might get all 3 runners home, but you'll see a nice job out there of playing the carom off the wall, getting the ball back into the infield, and that'll keep this a 2-run double.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Joe Carter is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Evans is there to make the catch, and the home half of the 4th starts with a 1-pitch out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Mel Hall is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Chopped at the plate. That rolls foul for strike 1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Evans is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Corey Snyder is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. Jim Rice heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Left fielder, Jim Rice.
Shot back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. The throw into second, and he is in there. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Jim Rice has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer, and as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well, and in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like, but there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing.
And the runner back in standing. First pitch on its way. Left field and deep. Hall ranging back. Gone. A fence scraper, but still good for 3 runs. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Ken Schmoll is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here.
Schmoll.
Into the box now, Dave Henderson, as he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. 3 runs already home here. Hit hard towards center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Dave Henderson has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer, and as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well, and in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like, but there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hall waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Owen will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And a dive, but he's back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now a throw over, back in standing. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hall has a play, and the inning is over. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 6-1 Boston. Carmen Castillo will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, number 6.
Number 6 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. In the air, out to right. Moving under it, Henderson makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting,
Number 7 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
1-2, here it comes. Now a ball line softly down the left field line, but this is a foul ball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail 6-1. Wade Boggs makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Burks will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Jim Rice digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. Runner back standing. He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And even with a 5-run lead, you've got to play with the mindset that no lead is ever safe. So that's a good job right there, taking second and getting yourself into scoring position.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career punch out. You can bet his club is hoping for a lot more of that going forward.
Well, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to be a solid one. Many of the best pitchers at this level have at least one put-away pitch that they can go to in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Hit to third. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave one. They lead it 6-1. Brett Butler will come in now to begin their half of the sixth, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Number 26 will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ballgame. And he'll be back in standing up. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away. Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Evans is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Joe Carter will stand in now, hoping to get on top of one for a change. He's popped out in successive plate appearances.
Well, Matt, so much of hitting is being able to make the necessary adjustments, and he needs to make one here.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Back here in Cleveland, Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Mike Greenwood will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. Dave Henderson gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point, but the runner's back easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Must think something's up.
Yet another check on first, being especially careful here.
Okay, no way he does it again, right?
He's set, and the pitch. Tap down the line. They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there.
Yeah, and he had his first major league hit earlier in the game. How about a 2-hit game to start things out? Attaboy.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Castillo is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the second out. Number 11 will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. High and deep to straightaway right. Castillo racing back. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Now batting, number 7.
In now, Owen. As he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center.
Well, these guys have been very aggressive on the fastball so far, and this is another example of it right here. You know, working the count is great and all, but if the guy's going to lay a fastball in there on the first pitch, no reason not to go after it, and he jumps all over this one.
Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
The batter.
Stepping in now, Burks. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider.
Well, as an offense, you always wish that you could bottle whatever you've got going right now and take it into all your games. Whatever it is, sometimes guys just feed off one another. They start thinking, well, hey, if this guy can hit a home run and then he hits a home run, when I get up there, maybe I can hit a home run too. And now that's 3 home runs they've struck for in this one inning.
Standing in now, Jim Rice. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Mel Hall steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there, 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
Hit on the ground to short. Owen comes up with it. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
Corey Snyder will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Well, he started off this way, and he continues on. He's throwing first pitch strikes to 80% of the batters he's faced, and we're late in this ballgame, and that's why he's on top.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, still looking for that put-away pitch. Hasn't gotten him to offer any of the last 3.
Carmen Castillo stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. On the ground to third. He's got it. To second for 1. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Now batting,
Number 6 stands in. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around. And that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Indians leave 1. They trail by. Number 45 will come in and pitch now. Dwight Evans will step in. A ground-out victim his last time.
Leading off for the Red Sox, first baseman.
High and deep to right center field. Castillo going back, still ranging back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter.
Mike Greenwood is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Settling in now, Dave Henderson, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Hot shot to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Marty Barrett will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Butler over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Number 7 will stand in here. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Digging in now, Brett Butler. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And that misses. 2-2. 1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Tap fouled at home plate. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready with his 100th pitch of the ballgame. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
We keep talking about it. Be careful of signs of tiring, but that's 3 straight strikeouts for him. He's getting even more unhittable as this one goes along.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning. Number 11 will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Butler on the move. 1 out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Owen. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Jody Reed will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hall has it in his tracks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wade Boggs. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, and he jumped all over a first-pitch fastball in that at-bat and just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control 0-2.
Well, if he's going to overcommit to pitches like that down in the zone, I'd keep throwing him until he proves he can lay off.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing those first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their little game now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're on autopilot 11-1. Number 26 will stand in now to begin their half of the ninth in a game that was decided long ago.
Yep, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. To second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Brooke has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer, and as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well, and in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like, but there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit. Well, this ball is hit sharply, but you'll see the pitch is working its way down in the strike zone, and that's very tough to elevate. It's going to wind up being an easy double play ball.
Into the box now, Mel Hall. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Fair to say things are not going as planned in that third base dugout.
Well, this is just an afternoon to forget for that man right there.
Curveball, and he's losing it a little here. It's 3-0.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
Tries the curveball, but it's high, and that's ball 4. Corey Snyder will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and now the Tribe finds themselves down to their last strike.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs, really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Red Sox win it 11-1. So long from Cleveland.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 11 runs on 18 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For Cleveland, 1 run on 6 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. This afternoon's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you, please drive home safely.